Welcome to OIS Gold, the first ever and the only one AI solution in the world that replicates the precise human jewelry retouching. And in this video, I want to demonstrate to you how OIS Gold can help you save weeks of work, not just hours, not just days, but weeks of work when you have batches of photos to retouch. And on one example of the image that I have right now for you, where there is a really nice photo of a golden ring of a very nice resolution, and how OIS Gold handles this ring and probably saves you 97% of all of your work. And imagine you have 500 or 1,000 photos like this, and instead of working for 2 weeks on them, you just working for maybe 1 day or 2 days. So let's take a look at the photo and see what I mean. So here is that ring. Let's look at the resolution first. I'm really curious, I haven't seen it. It's like 33 by 2000 pixels. And if we zoom in, we see a lot of details, Look at this, how beautiful it looks like already. And in terms of the photo shoot, right, it looks very nice. We have some nice glare here and here, minimum of black shadows and some very nice play of light on the side. But if we zoom in, we see some stained gold, as always. We have some grain, especially these parts. You see, these ones are kind of like a floss, like a hair thin texture added to the ring, which is quite hard for many AI algorithms to handle properly. Well, for some, it's even very hard to handle, not just properly. But the resolution is quite nice, although it's already pixelated here, but it's not a big deal. Then we have a lot of dust all around the ring. A lot of dust here. Here, it actually could have been cleaned before taking the photo. Some hair. A lot of these parts, you see. A lot of micro things that you need to spend time on retouching. You see, this part is not that kind of smooth. But overall image of the ring, if we zoom it out, it's looks very nice. So just think about how much time you'd have spent on retouching this ring. And let's see, what do you get in just 30 seconds of drinking tea or coffee or something else, just waiting for OIS Gold processing the image. And very soon the time will shrink to approximately 10 seconds. So 3, 2, 1, and the first I'll show you the minimum improvements, and then I will show you not the minimum, but around the minimum improvements, and I'll show you around the maximum improvements. So let's see the minimum part. So the overall image before and boom, after. Before and after, before and after. Just look at this, before and after. Let's look in the details. So we have this top part of the ring, very messy, and the gold is not clean, it's not even. And now, voila. And look at this, the way AI is handling these kind of lines. It barely changes them. If you look at several spots like this, they're still in place, just more saturated, more contrast to them. Just think about it. From the distance, you don't see that much of a difference, especially but look at the overall impression of the ring, the before and after. And imagine that if you had a lot of dust here, oh yeah, actually we have a lot of dust here. Boom, we don't have dust at all. Isn't that amazing? Just look at this, before and after. Now, the same thing is happening all across the whole ring. And look at this part. You see that rough edge of the shadow? It kind of like looks a little weird, and now it looks so smooth. It adds that really nice, sleek feel of the surface. And many of the blemishes are gone, the majority of them. I would say 90% of them, maybe 95% of them are gone. Okay, now let's see. Well, and there's like a really big hair, and you see it did not disappear because it looks like it's kind of like an important detail of the piece. But let's see where maximum improvements have brought us to. And 3, 2, 1, boom! Look at this. It's even more clean and sleeker. Very smooth. Look at this. So, this was the minimum improvements, right? We got really nice metal here, but a lot of details were missing, and now they're not. Look at this. Just look at this. Isn't it amazing? This ring is like only these parts, like we can use this healing brush tool and just fix it like real quick. Here, this part. Where's the hair? Okay, that's gonna be very easy to fix. Like this, like this, like this, like this. I don't like some kind of colors, but yeah, looks nice. What else can we fix? We can remove that black part. And that's it. That's done. It's perfectly done. Everything is finished. The ring is ready to be delivered. But I believe some of you have noticed a small fluke here. Because if we see the original image, we've lost some details here and here. Look, right? So we have 2 layers, this one and that one. So we can use them both of them actually, to blend in together and get the best results. And this is where the 3 to 5% of your work comes in. So you've saved a ton of time right now, and the only thing you're left to do to this photo is to manage these parts. That's it. Look, you have really nice shadows, everything's in place. The only thing you need to do is this kind of dips or whatever this is. Maybe it's a shadow or something else, but this is the only part you need to refine. And the ring is perfectly done. Maybe remove that part again. Yeah. And that's it. Look at this. Look at this beauty. That was before, right? This is after. Before. And look at the shadows, like reflections you see of the ring. Now how nicely they look. You can use these ones to make them like more kind of like disturbed, but I like the smooth effect a lot. Or you can actually remove them, but you can also remove them before processing with OIS Gold, and thus, in the end, you will get the perfect image from OIS Gold ready to be delivered. So let's look at this again real quick. So there was after, before, after. Look at this part. Before, look how many stuff is here, like odd stuff. After, look at this edge, and you see it's kind of becomes blurred, and now it's so perfectly done. It's just incredible. Look at these reflections. They're so gorgeous. And imagine how much time you'd have spent like perfecting all of this, and especially this reflections of this clay or whatever this is, wax, and how smooth they look like right away. And you can easily cut the ring, removing this clay. Look at this. It's pure beauty. So I hope you now understand how OIS Gold is, like how important OIS Gold, or I would say even crucial for your everyday work when you have a ton of photos to retouch every week. And just think about how much value you get from delivering the photos right away, uploading them to your marketplace or delivering to your clients. This is insane. This is nearly 2026 is coming up, and here we are. We're the game changer service, the solution that will change your life for good as well. And it will never be the same as it is right now. Never. And if you want to be the first one to try a service for free, then go to our website ois.gold and leave your email to join our whitelist, and you will be the first one to have a really generous amount of tokens to try various photos with various settings as soon as we launch the service and the platform. And if you're a company and you have a very big flow of photos, then feel free to reach out to us via email. Just shoot us a message at hello@ois.gold, and we will be more than happy to help you, and we will offer you something that not a single company in the world will be able to do. So thanks for watching. Press the ring bell button, subscribe, thumbs up, and write in the comments below what do you think about it. And stay tuned.